Hello and welcome to Travelers Influencers. International travel is amazing. It broadens the mind and expands the palate, but can also give you explosive diarrhea. Fear not, because today we're arming you with knowledge to thrive in India. India is a vibrant tapestry of culture and history. To appreciate it, sidestep common pitfalls. Think of these as cultural potholes. Buckle up, because we're breaking down rookie mistakes to avoid. By the end, you'll be a culturally sensitive explorer. First up, let's talk about customs, because nothing says I'm an out of touch foreigner like trying to shake hands with someone who's about to touch your feet in respect. India is a place where ancient traditions meet modern chaos in a beautiful, slightly confusing dance. You've got head wobbles, you've got elaborate greetings, and you've got a whole lot of should I be doing that too? And the answer is maybe, but the key here is observation and a little humility. When in doubt, just ask. Most Indians are more than happy to explain their customs and will appreciate you taking an interest. But please avoid asking about the cows during your first chai break. Indian traffic is like a symphony orchestra where everyone's playing a different instrument at a different tempo, and some of the instruments are actually just monkeys on bicycles. Look, I'm not saying the rules of the road are optional here. They exist. Think of it like interpretive dance, but with more honking. The key here is to channel your inner Zen master. Don't get flustered, don't engage in road rage, and definitely don't expect anyone to use their turn signal. Just go with the flow. Let's talk about something we all love: water, specifically the kind that won't send you sprinting to the bathroom, clutching your stomach and questioning all your life choices. Look, India's water treatment plants are trying their best. It's just that they've got a lot of digestive systems to contend with. So unless you want to experience the true meaning of Delhi belly, stick to bottled water and make sure that seal is intact, because trust me, you do not want to play guess the bacteria with your intestines. On the plus side, India has amazing juice vendors, so treat your taste buds to a mango lassi instead. You'll thank me later. Listen, if you're paying full price in a local market, you're basically telling the vendor you don't respect their craft or their time or their ability to invent increasingly elaborate backstories for why that scarf is worth 3 times its value. Bargaining in India is more than just getting a good deal. It's a cultural dance, a delicate back and forth where both parties pretend to be mortally offended before settling on a price that makes everyone happy. So how do you master this art? Start low, be respectful, and don't be afraid to walk away. Chances are they'll chase after you with a slightly less outrageous offer. And remember, it's all in good fun. So put on your best poker face and may the best haggler win. Now let's talk fashion. How to avoid looking like you just rolled off the plane from a rave on the moon. India is a land of diverse cultures and religious beliefs. Dressing modestly is a sign of respect. Cover your shoulders and knees, especially when visiting temples or rural areas. And ladies, a scarf goes a long way. All right, let's talk about personal space, or as it's affectionately known in India, what personal space? Look, India is a densely populated country, like really densely populated. So if you find yourself pressed up against strangers on a bus, or in a queue, or basically just existing in public. Don't panic. It's not personal. It's just Tuesday. The key here is to embrace the coziness. Think of it as a free hug, but without the awkwardness of actually having to hug someone you don't know. Just maybe hold on to your belongings a little tighter, for safety purposes. And also because that guy selling those knockoff Ray-Bans is surprisingly persuasive. In India, the left hand is considered, let's just say it's the hand that shall not be named when it comes to eating or interacting with people. Why? Well, let's just say it's the hand traditionally reserved for bathroom duties. So unless you want to commit a major cultural faux pas, stick to your right hand for everything. Eating, shaking hands, gesturing, accepting gifts, right hand, right hand, right hand. It might feel weird at first, but you'll get used to it. And hey, think of it as a workout for your non-dominant hand. You're welcome. Now, let's talk about safety, because as much as we'd like to pretend that the world is all sunshine and rainbows, sometimes it's also pickpockets and scams. Look, India is generally a safe country to travel in, but that doesn't mean you should throw caution to the wind like a handful of marigolds at a holy festival. Be aware of your surroundings, keep your valuables safe, and don't trust anyone who approaches you with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, especially if that opportunity involves a suspiciously cheap tour of a spice garden. And ladies, trust your gut. If a situation feels off, it probably is. Don't hesitate to remove yourself or seek help. It's better to be safe than sorry, even if it means missing out on that authentic rickshaw ride. Let's face it, tourists are walking targets for scams, and India, with its vibrant culture and, let's be honest, sometimes chaotic atmosphere, is a prime breeding ground for those looking to make a quick buck off unsuspecting travelers. From the classic broken taxi meter to the more elaborate fake train ticket scam, there's a whole buffet of tricks designed to separate you from your rupees. But fear not, my friend, because knowledge is power. Do your research, be wary of overly friendly strangers offering unsolicited help. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And whatever you do, don't fall for the "this magical amulet will solve all your problems" pitch. Spoiler alert, it won't. Look, nobody expects you to be fluent in Hindi before you step off the plane, but knowing a few basic phrases can go a long way in making your trip smoother, more enjoyable, and infinitely more authentic. A simple namaste, hello, dhanyavad, thank you, or aap kaise hain? How are you? Can open doors both literally and figuratively. Plus, it shows the locals that you're making an effort to engage with their culture, which they'll appreciate, even if your pronunciation is more Bollywood movie than a fluent speaker. Trust me, a little effort goes a long way in India. And who knows, you might even impress yourself with your newfound linguistic skills, or at the very least, you'll be able to order another chai without resorting to frantic hand gestures. So there you have it, folks, your crash course in avoiding common travel blunders in India. Look, we all make mistakes, especially when we're navigating a new culture, but by being aware of these potential pitfalls, you can avoid unnecessary awkwardness, stay safe, and have a much more enriching experience. Remember, traveling to India is a privilege, not a right. So let's all do our part to be respectful, responsible, and open-minded travelers. Embrace the chaos, marvel at the beauty, and never, ever turn down a cup of chai. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips, hilarious misadventures, and maybe even a Bollywood dance tutorial or two. Until next time, keep exploring.